somewhere just around here. There's a stag just in that dogwood there. Pre-order gland. Might walk up to me. She like, must be getting sick of honking. The other one's got his tail up there, that one there. The younger one, looks like a stag calf. What a beautiful morning to be out hunting. There's your tail. Yeah, that's it. This is the art of concealment, is not to move. Stay still. Do gradual movements. And here I am. This deer is only about 10, maybe 10 metres away from me, if that. Hopefully the sun's coming up now. I might get a bit of footage on the sun coming right. That'll look good. Such a beautiful creature. Inquisitive, smart. Come on, come on, come up. That's the line. The stag's here too. See if I can pick him up. I just seen him down there before. He might be. Another deer just there. There's about 4 or 5 deer here. the front side. He's in velvet. His right side's stronger than his left. The sun's just starting to come up now, and this is what happens. Just go down and lay up for the rest of the day. Virtually off the gully floor here. Making a beeline back into the thick stuff. Still in velvet, just hard to tell. Only about 100 yards off the gully floor, but just up the side. Just to give you an idea, the river's just down below. I was hoping to get some crossing the river this morning, but what's happening now is I'll go down into the thick stuff, and that's where I'll bed up for the day. I was hoping to catch a couple of deer out just on the other side a bit, but they can lay up and then you don't see them at all. Sun's just peering over the top now. Very bloody snaky here, but this is the time you'll see them just coming out to get a bit of sun. Some beautiful stag just on my left side here. Sun's just coming through now. Yesterday I had a bit of a look and I didn't see a deer, but at the moment the deer are just down in the bottom. There's 4 deer now. I can see one under a tree. I might try and get him. I'm seeing just there now, but the sun's pouring in there, so you'd see deer easy. This is, as I say with deer, it's where you find them, and it's more conducive. I'd make a beeline into this particular area in the winter months, but this time of year it's not so good. I'd go somewhere else, so very dry at the moment. just below here. There was seen two stags, over 30 here. Still quite. I've still got my jacket on, but it's going to get warm later on. Just seen, as I said, seen there's half a dozen deer this morning. There's a hind there, right on, just on the ridge. Don't see any other deer with it at the moment, but there could be some in the back there, very thick. The sun's just coming on the back now, it looks beautiful. Maybe 300 is the river. Well, I was surprised to catch her up on the top actually. Still looking up the back, so that means there might be another deer there. Or checking on a young one. The young one might have laid up. Give it a couple more months and say I filmed that little small stag in velvet this morning, but we know there's a good one in here. It was about 28 last year, I reckon you go 30. There she goes. Just disappear like that, vanish. I'll go and check to see if I can find any others. She's still there, I can just see it, just a bit of it, how well they blend in. Just behind that bit of scrub. And still got deer in the area, but just through sheer hunting pressure, you don't see the big boys there because they be nice, just nice big stag to walk out in velvet. Yeah, she's got a crooked leg too. Gone. Could be just right, he could be hit right amongst these deer now, and just laid up in a bit of thick stuff. It's a bit of a waiting game. Just give you an indication now, just looking over there, there's maybe 4 or 5 deer in that particular dead centre of the video, and what you can't see is there's a shallow little gully, and that's where the deer are gone right in there. They're bedded up in there now. They can walk down and out, but that's what you're up against. I just filmed 4, and now they're bedded up. It's impossible to see them. So you just got to know about the geological layout where these deer like to lay up. And now, any part of the day, you would not see those deer. It's just that when they come out to feed or when they're going back to bed up. Just like I just did, I've captured them now. You wouldn't even think there's deer there. There could be 5 deer there. As I said, over the years I've filmed a lot of deer, good stags over the years just in there. Just that little bit of a ball spur there that you can just see where there's just to the right a bit. There's a massive stag there going back about 15 years ago. That's what happens. It just comes and goes. And then all of a sudden you'll be just looking over there. If you know where to sit and wait, here comes the sun now, just coming out. You may pick up the sambar this when the sun shines. You see it on their coat. That's what they call them, unicolour. Sometimes they look dark, sometimes they look light. That's just the way the sun shines on them. Before you see them with the sun on them, they're quite light. But when there is no sun, they're quite dark. That's why they call them service unicolour. Yeah, well, there's 5 deer there, and they're all bedded up now, just in that little bit of a gut, which you can't see. It's just a bit of a bush, and then just and at any given time they'll be there. Another 2 deer I just spotted, just up on the ridge. I said I only seen the one stag in velvet, but I know there's good animals over there on that side. Give it another month or another couple of months, and stags will get active, and then any of them coming estrus. A good chance of catching the stags out. Just to my right over here, they've had some deer just coming up here, and I've got some beautiful photos. And just down the bottom here, there was a beautiful stag here too. That would have been about 2011. He was thrashing the tree just here. As I said, I've got a little bit of footage of him, but it was all over pretty quick. But as I say, this gully system is brilliant. The gully system. And just off this spurs where a couple of weeks ago I filmed a few deer, and yesterday didn't see a deer at all. So it was quite warm yesterday. Let's see if those deer are still there. Yeah, they're still there. So they go down in that bit of a little gut there, and they can bed up there for the day. And they're only got a 300 metre walk down into the river, and they want water.
as I said, it's no pointless me trying to go over there onto those deer from here, because the wind's not, there's not much wind, but it's behind me. You can feel it, just feel on the back of me. So if I was over there and I was fairly close, within probably maybe a couple hundred yards of those, well, a couple hundred metres of those deer, they'd sent me. I'd have to go somehow, carry in behind them and come in that way. As I said, I've done that. Over the years, as I said, just not far from where those deer are now, there was a beautiful stag, and I'd sneak right within him about 10 feet. What I should do is to put us a little bit of footage of a hog deer stag in 2009, where it was just, I watched it go bed down in the bracken, and I walked right up on it, didn't even know I was there. But in saying that, you've got to have conditions just right. You've got to, there's no guesswork. There's a bit of strategy in doing it. You've got to understand the animal, the behaviour of the animal, what they're doing. It's just beautiful. Hear that spotted pardal over there? It's a pity I have to go home. It's just such a beautiful day. 2 weeks ago, you couldn't even, you'd get blown off here. It was that windy. Yeah, see, I can't see a deer there now, but I know they're there. They're just behind a bit of thick, maybe a bit of she oak or a bit of wattle. And they blend in so beautifully, you know, like the colour brown. If I can't see them here, what I might do is go walk down, maybe down the spur, maybe another 50 yards, and look at it in another angle. That's the idea, and play a waiting game on them. A few years ago, further down, I actually called one. It would have been maybe 23, 24-inch stag. Called him in. Got some good footage of him too. As I say, the art of stalking is get to your spot and just sit and wait and locate the deer, where the deer are. Like I could have a deer just maybe 100 yards away, I wouldn't know. Maybe it might be a dead animal over here. I've just seen a lot of crows over here. Might go down and investigate that. I'll go and might see what those other deer are doing down there. As I said, maybe 4 or 5 weeks ago, I've seen a beautiful stag in just early stages of velvet, and wouldn't mind having a look for him. When I walk down here, I've got to be very careful, because there's a lot of bedding areas just along this ridge line, so I've got to be very careful not to make too much noise. The wind's perfect, as I said, it's behind me, so it's going across. If I walk down, it's a good chance I could get onto a deer without it spooking it with scent or noise. But as I say, this time of year, seen a beautiful snake yesterday. There's about 50 crows just over in that corner there. I might go just go over and investigate it. There they are. Just come over this way. Everywhere. Smart bird. And another thing is, watch those crows, a big giveaway of this deer just bedded down here, and I speak those crows, it's all over. Okay, I might relocate, try another angle, see there. As I said, I've got to go down, I've got to be careful walking down the spur. Alright. Okay, it's getting fairly late in the morning now. Those deer I filmed this morning come around this spur here, and they're down through this shallow gully. You can't see them, they're right in the middle of that. And as I say, you may see one just out somewhere, but they're bedding up now, so it's pointless. It's just pointless now just to go down there. You're better off just wait for later when they're moving, and once you get them moving, then you can get a good look at them. But probably just bedded down in that gut there, and a lot of times you'll see them over on the left hand side there. There's a bit of green pit there, but and this side too. Don't forget this side. There's deer just below. I heard a noise before. I don't know. Probably was a deer. Without observation, I can't tell you. But this whole gully here, over the years I've seen a lot of good stags. Yeah, and as I say, just to the right, just around the corner over, is where those deer I filmed this morning. Just to give you a perception of what it is like, and it's a waiting game a lot of times. Don't be in a hurry, have patience. As I said, there was a few deer up there 2 weeks ago. This is where I found I was sitting right here, and I had my reading glasses, and I left them and I found them. So how's that? Now what I'll do, I've got to go up this spur, and just on the other side I filmed another 5 deer this morning. Just heard a noise.